Okay, yeah, you know what it is. It's a Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. This is an enormously long series. I read 11 books in January, and I'm trying to read the whole of A Song of Ice and Fire in February. And done on pages, I have to read twice as many a day. And look how many words are on each of these pages. Twice as many pages a day. Basically I have to read like 150 pages a day to finish this. So I'm just slowing it down because I don't want to do that. So, if you haven't seen the HBO series, you're missing out horrendously on life. Because, well, I'll just the quick aside about the TV series, Game of Thrones. It's like movie quality product of a book that doesn't have to leave anything out because you get 10 hours a season of it. So it's very thorough and extremely well done and brings it all together wonderfully. It doesn't, in the first book at least, I know it does deviate a bit further down the line, but in the first book it's almost word for word. You think, isn't that really silly though? You've seen the series, why are you reading the first book if it's the same words? Because it's still very, very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Excellent book. It jumps between a lot of different storylines. I mean, in the beginning it's like 3, 4, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. It's even two places at the beginning. But as the characters... it's like I'm high. I'm not even on any drugs. I've only had 2 cups of tea today. That reminds me, I should have a third. I'll do that right now. So it jumps between lots and lots of different plots by the end, because all of the characters split off for their own destinations, and it's kind of, you know, when I'm trying to encourage somebody to watch the TV show, you have to describe it as it's medieval, but it's not. And there's dragons, but there aren't. It's not an easy one to describe. You can see that Martin's got a lot of different influences throughout history as to how this world is crafted. But it's such a thorough realization of an entire. It's like I'm an enormous Tolkien fan. And I love the mythology of creating an entire world and a history and just having that depth to a background. This is stunningly excellent at that, and also I think one of the strongest things about this are the characters are so, like, it's not that they're like real. It's just that they're so like. They're very like specifically tweaked. You get a lot of characters in books that are just like they're a normal person, that this thing happened in their past and now they're slightly different for it. But these have different wits and different humours and different influences, and they're just all very, very good in dialogue and really interesting to read about. And then you have all of these story arcs, and it's just incredible. I'm currently on the second book because I took a break to read something else, and it's sadly not. It's the book series has 2 more books to go at least, so years until we get the end of it, and it's annoying because you're never really going to be satisfied until you know what happens in the end, and we just don't. But yeah, lots of deaths, debauchery, sex, drink, fighting, war, exile, everything you could ever want. I feel like it's something that everybody would love, but is specifically suited to me. You know, because I particularly love that sort of stuff. Could do with a little bit more magic. We'll get there. Excellent. I was about to say 2 thumbs up and then be like, more than 2, but I only have 2 thumbs. My hands are very fat in this. Really, really excellent. You know what? Maybe for each of these books that I read, I'll just do a just fawning over George R.R. Martin video, and that'll be what this vlog is. Ah, so good. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, bye.